Hi, this is Navraj and you're watching Navvi for Tech, and this is the exclusive review for the OnePlus 5T. This is a flagship killer from the company OnePlus. Now let's check the box. So as you can see, the box sells for 38,000 because this is a 120 GB internal memory with 8 gigs of RAM. I buy this phone from the OnePlus Experience Store here in Bengaluru. So now let's open the box without any further delay. So as you can see, first we can see the gorgeous OnePlus 5T. So we'll see this device later. First, now let's check out its accessories and contents. So unboxing it contains, first we can see this type of leaflet in which you can see the OnePlus company provides a silicone case along with some user manual and leaflets. So this is the instruction manual for the OnePlus phone, the SIM tray, as well as the safety information. So this is the silicone case cover, and so it's a nice quality. We'll check this later on. So further in the accessories, you get a the famous OnePlus data cable. It's a USB type to USB type C port. It's a dash charge cable. It can charge your OnePlus phone from 0 to 57% within half an hour and 0 to 100% in an hour or less. Okay. So now let's see the dash charge cable or dash brick also. So as you can see, the brick is quite big and little bit heavy. Now I'll show you the value input. It's a 5 volt. It's a 5 volt 4 amp, as you can see. Sorry for the camera focus. As you can see, it's a 5 volt 4 amp, so it means it's a fast charger. Now let's keep aside its contents and look at the phone now. So now we'll check out the phone. So this is the OnePlus 5T. Now let me just peel off this cover. As you can see, the NFC is here. The fingerprint sensor is now mounted at the back because of the 18:9 ratio display, which sports a 6-inch OLED display. So the hardware navigation also keys are not there and are replaced by the software navigation keys. Now let me give you the physical overview of the phone. So here you can see there is a 20 megapixel dual camera, in which one setup is a 16 megapixel camera with f1.7 aperture, and the second is a 20 megapixel camera with the same focal length but of the 1.7 aperture. Previously it was a 20 megapixel focal length with f2.0. So the company claims the low light photo of the 5T to be better than its predecessor. So here you can see there's a noise cancellation mic, the quad LED flash, the dual antenna. As you can see, it's very discreet, so it is good. I bought this phone in the matte black color, and thankfully the OnePlus company has retained the headphone jack, which is good to see, and the USB-C type port and the mono speaker grill, which gives you a good amount of sound. So there is a 16 megapixel camera at the front with f2.0 aperture, the light sensor and the speaker. Now let's boot on this phone. While it's booting, I would like to show you that there is a SIM tray in which sport a dual nano SIM, the volume locker key, as you can see here, the OnePlus famous slider. If you slide up, it will silent, and in middle it's DND do not disturb mode, and it's at the least it's in full volume. So, and the volume locker keys. As you can see, the phone is quite lightweight and it's very slim. So now the phone is turned on. Now let's turn on the pattern. As you can see, the screen is very gorgeous. It's a 6-inch OLED display. Now I'll just maximize the brightness to show its full potential. So as you can see, the screen is quite good enough, and the sunlight readability is very good. So now let's check out its internal software review. So out of the box we get Android 7.1.1 Nougat. The company has claimed to promise for Android Oreo in late December or January early. So we get a Nougat out of the box, and it's a 128GB model with 8 gigs of RAM, and it's topped on the skin with Oxygen OS version 4.7.2. So let me I've set up the phone just a minute earlier. Now I'll show you Now let's check out its storage. Out of 128 GB, you get a 111 GB. I've installed some apps, so that's why the memory has been little bit less. So you might get around 115 GB. In the memory, and in the 8 gigs of RAM, you get around 4.9 GB of RAM. That is ample enough to outcome any tasks fluently without any hiccups. So there are some customization by OnePlus, like you can just swipe the buttons. So now this is my recent app key, and you can just leave it like just stock Android. You can hide the navigation bar to enjoy the full 6-inch display. There are many action, like the long press action will get you the Google Assistant, as you can see. Now I'll just show you some features. Now you can see the status bar that we can customize it heavily. And the gestures, there are some gesture like you can swipe the fingerprint for notifications. As you can see, I swipe, so it's good to take this, and draw 0 to flashlight. So if I just switch off the phone and just, so it will turn off my flashlight. And there is a pattern I've set, and it's very accurate, like 5 out of 5 times the phones unlock in instance. I'll show you the Face ID also. now. So in the security, then fingerprint, yeah, then I'll show you the face unlock. So I have to just put in my pattern. So I put in my pattern. Now I'll add my face data. So sorry for the delay. I'll just set up my face and data, and I will just show you for the time being. So I just register my face. Now I'll show you how fast the unlock procedure is. So as you can see, now you can see the lock screen, and as I see my phone, it's locked. Now I'll just, yeah, now this is the lock screen. When I look at it, it unlocks in a jiffy. So quite handy feature for the OnePlus company to add this. So now just let me clear out, and I will show you the battery also. It is powered underneath the hood. The OnePlus 5T is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 octa-core chipset, which is compared with 8 GB of RAM. And I will show its battery in just a sec. Yeah, it's a 3300 mAh of battery, but the company claims the OnePlus 5T to last a single day on a single charge. So we need to check that in the further review. So now I'll first show you some of the camera samples now. So I will first show you the camera interface. So it's just a typical camera. It is claiming to show that it's 2x optical zoom, but it's a digital zoom. So I did like to prefer to click at the normal average and not to take at the dual camera setup phone. We have took few samples. Now I'll show you the photos. Yeah, the gallery. So as you can see, this pic is taken from the front camera. As you can see the details, it is crisp and clear, and every photo has came out. This is in the outdoor visibility. We have clicked some bokeh effect photos. As you can see, the background is blurred nicely, and it has got a good detail of amount and light. I'll show you some of the photos and as well as some video samples. So as you can see in this photo, the background blur has been created a good bokeh effect. So this is the power of the OnePlus 5T dual camera setup. We have many. So this is the setup, and this is the clarity you can get from the OnePlus 5T. This is from the front camera. So as you can see, it's a good amount of detail. The subject is in focus and rest all in blur. So very nifty features of the OnePlus 5 to add this portrait mode. More of the camera samples will be shown in the further review. So now some of the photos are being taken in just normally in the normal camera. This is the indoor lighting condition with a good amount of light, and this is also the same bokeh effect click from the OnePlus 5T dual camera. This is from the 2x optic zoom. So this is the camera sample, and I will, so multitasking is a ease and you will not face any single problem. As you can see, apps open like blazing fast, many apps, and it won't sweat. So and you can, and because of the Android Nougat, you can use dual split screen mode. So let's aside and this. So I'll now show you a short gaming sample. So I have installed the FIFA mobile. Now I'll just connect it with my Wi-Fi network. Now I'll show you the short gaming sample. So I have installed here FIFA mobile. So Adreno 540 GPU with Snapdragon 835 processor along with 8 gigs of RAM. I don't think there should be any problem. As you can see, the game has utilized full aspect 18:9 ratio of the display. I'll show you the speaker quality as well. There is only a mono speaker grill, but the company claims the output to be good. So now I usually don't play football, but now just for the gaming sample, now let's just check it out. Sorry for the delay, my network connection is a little bit slow. So now I'll show you the game. So now it must be the campaign, and yeah. So you can see the graphic quality is awesome, and the game is very good at handling graphics. The phone handles the graphics very easily. As you can see, every graphics is being rendered. So this was the little gaming review. So I'll be just testing this phone for gaming after a few days. So this is the overall review. So in judging on the software also, you get some shortcuts also, and you can see there is the shell, just like the iOS control center also. So that's it for the review for the OnePlus 5T. It's an exclusive review, and if you end up liking this video, just smash the like button, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for further review and some new gadgets and gizmos. So this is Navraj signing off. Thank you.